Oh hey guys, my name's Eddie Going and I just wanted to make this quick video about my Invisalign journey, talk to you about the things that they don't tell you in the orthodontist office, a couple of products that I think you should buy, and a couple of products that I think you should stay away from. So let's get into it. All right, a little bit about me. Back in 2007, I had a couple of teeth over here completely crowned. One of them started to shift a little bit, and I always had crowding at the bottom. Someone recently in my friend group made a fake YouTube account and started writing nasty comments about my bottom teeth on some old YouTube videos. I think it's a little bit fucked up, but the truth hurts. And that truth really hurt me. So I began my Invisalign journey with my dentist, who referred me to an orthodontist, who then did this massive mouth scan, then showed me on the computer, this is what we can do for your teeth in 30 weeks of changing these trays out every 7 days. So they give you this cute little backpack that's supposed to be so fun and cute. It has a case in it, and then it has all of your trays. Gave me 8 trays, then I have to go back in for another checkup, and then we go from there. The case that they give you is a little bit bulky. I'm not gonna carry this around, truth be told. I've never put my Invisalign in here. They don't fit properly. I've got a big mouth, and so I have big Invisalign trays. They don't fit in here. I don't use it. What I end up doing when I'm out is I put them in my pocket, in a napkin, in my pants, or in my coat pocket. This way they don't get thrown out by leaving them on the table. Things that they don't tell you when you're getting Invisalign. You're gonna have to wear them 20 to 22 hours a day. Will you notice them? Yes, absolutely. Something that they don't tell you, these attachments. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16 attachments. It's annoying. When you don't have these in, your teeth feel sensitive. You can feel the bumps. It feels like there's food in your mouth, it caught in your teeth when you don't have your trays in. Putting them back in for the purposes of this video, I just wanted to show you them coming out. You gotta keep these clean because they fucking start to smell like a dirty turtle tank or a fish tank. If you're not keeping your teeth really clean and you're not keeping your trays clean, woof. Thank goodness it's only 7 days and then you change the tray. I bought these. This was probably the best purchase I've made for my Invisalign so far. They came with a couple of cleaning crystals, which you can buy online, pretty expensive, and they do the same thing as these Retainer Bright cleaning tablets. You drop them in a cup with warm water, 15 minutes while you're eating, and it cleans them. You can clean them with a brush, you can run them under water, you can put them in some water with mouthwash. Whatever you gotta do to keep these as clean as possible because they're in your mouth for a long time. We're gonna also talk about some uncomfortable things that you can and can't do with your Invisalign trays, and keep your mind out of the gutter. Actually, put your mind back in the gutter because we're gonna talk about that. I've found that drinking only water is a real pain in the ass. So, in my opinion, buying these little crystal lights or little Mios or little stirs, a couple of drops in the water, only a couple, not a giant squirt, it just makes your life with no beverages while your trays are in a little bit easier. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I am a Diet Pepsi drinker, and this has got me cutting down way back on Diet Pepsi. And also the good news here, you're gonna stop biting your nails. I haven't had nails like this in years. So I guess that's one of the pros. Would I do Invisalign again? I don't know, ask me in 30 weeks because I personally don't think that I'm gonna have the smile that's on that computer in 30 weeks, despite me being extremely diligent with keeping the trays in 20 to 22 hours a day. Okay, so something else I wanted to talk about with is a bite ramp. So, I'll take this off again. On my 4th set, there was this little bite ramp right here that wasn't on sets 1, 2, or 3. And when I put it in my mouth, that's what she said, all of a sudden my speech was a little bit more fucked up because I had a bigger lisp than I had with just the Invisalign. I don't have a lisp without Invisalign, but I do have a lisp with them in. With the bite ramp, forget it. Here's the thing. They didn't tell me I was gonna have a bite ramp. They didn't tell me I was gonna have to keep them in for as long as I have to keep them in. If you do a little bit of research, you'll realize that on your own, but it's something that you've really got to prepare for. It's a huge life change that people don't tell you about. If I had to get bumps, or attachments rather, on my front crowns, I would have been annoyed. It probably would have been a deal breaker, and I don't think I would have committed. I paid overall $6,100 for my Invisalign. You pay up front $1,500, and then every time you go in for an appointment, I think every 8 trays or so, you make another payment. Then when you're done with your 30 trays, you can choose to pay the whole thing off, or I think you can continue to choose monthly payments. Refinement trays. So refinement trays, if by the end of my plan, which is 30 weeks, I'm not happy, he's not happy, we can do a couple of refinement trays, which I guess is okay, but here's how they get you. They tell you 30 weeks, and that to me sounds great. 30 weeks, that's less than a year. I don't have to get metal braces, this will be a breeze. It's not a breeze. You notice that they're in your mouth all the time, which means that when you go out to happy hour, if you're used to drinking flavored drinks or red wine, or if you're a coffee drinker, which I already told you I'm not, it's not gonna be good. It's gonna stain your trays. It's gonna stain your teeth when it gets into the tray, so you have to take them out if you're gonna participate in these activities, which is more hours outside of the time frame in which you're supposed to keep them in. I'm working really hard at that 22-hour mark because I want this to be over and done with. I don't want this not working to be my fault. Another concern of mine is the crown that is slightly crooked that we're trying to get back in place. I don't know if this fucker's gonna fall out. At face value, I like my smile, but in videos, it does look like I have a chipped tooth. It's really just the crowding. My dentist, not my orthodontist, put it perfectly. He said, Eddie, you care an awful lot about your hair. It's time to care about your teeth. The party's over. The teeth are gonna keep crowding as you get older. I hope that this video was helpful. Can you have sex with your Invisalign trays in? Yes, you can. It's not gonna interfere with your sexual activity. In fact, some people online are saying that it's actually enhanced their sex life because this sort of acts as a little bit of a guard, if you know what I mean. But keep in mind to wash and clean your tray after performing any sexual activities, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we went there. All right, I wanted to make this video as quick as I could because I didn't want to get on yap, and everybody does their journeys on here. I wanted to give you mine. Thanks for watching. Leave questions in the comments below. Keep your fingers crossed. I hope that the trays are working because I'm not in any pain. I'm not in any pain unless I take them out and I'm eating. That's when my teeth feel really sensitive because they're all slightly moving. I didn't think it was working, but then I went ahead and put on an old tray just to see, and it hurt like a bitch, which means that the old tray doesn't fit because the teeth have shifted enough where I can realize it's actually working. Keep your fingers crossed. DM me on the socials if you have any real questions, or post them in the comments below. I'll put links to all the products that I shared on here. Treat yourself, enjoy yourself, and you gotta live your life. If it makes you feel good, do it. If you're happy with your smile and you feel confident with your smile, but you still need to straighten your teeth out, that's up to you, that's up to your dentist. Keep in mind, teeth never stop moving. You're always gonna have to wear a retainer after doing Invisalign. It's what I'm reading online, it's what I've been told. It's a forever retainer. You're gonna have to wear it definitely at nighttime. Sometimes after the Invisalign treatment, you still have to wear a retainer for 6 months, just like you were wearing the Invisalign. So it's a bitch, but I wish you luck. Talk to you soon.